15 Stoic habits you must practice every morning to master your mind. Stoicism. Every morning, you wake up to a world brimming with possibilities and challenges. The Stoics teach us to start our day with intention. As Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it." This principle reminds you that your responses shape your reality. Consider a typical morning routine. You rise, but the noise from the neighbor's dog interrupts your thoughts. Instinctively, frustration creeps in. Your mind races with irritation. Instead of succumbing to this moment, pause. Breathe deeply, allowing your shoulders to relax. Embrace the idea that external events are beyond your control. However, your reaction is entirely yours. How often do you let small irritations set the tone for your day? When someone cuts you off in traffic, do you respond with anger, or do you choose calmness instead? Reflect on how these frequent moments invite you to practice Stoic detachment. Now, let's shift our focus. Just for a moment, imagine you're preparing for an important meeting. The stakes feel high, and anxiety begins to bubble inside you. Recognize this emotion and ask yourself, what can I truly control in this situation? Your thoughts, your demeanor, your response. You have the power to navigate this challenge with grace and poise. In moments of pressure, consider the choice of equanimity. Instead of letting fear cloud your judgment, tap into the heart of Stoicism. Embrace the present moment. Reflect on these guiding questions. What would it look like to face this day with courage? Are you ready to cultivate a mindset that views obstacles as opportunities for growth? As you implement these practices, remember that being Stoic is not about suppressing feelings, but mastering them. Rather than simply reacting, you choose your response. This intentionality is what sets the foundation for a robust mind. Now, how can you practice this for the next 24 hours? As you face daily nuisances, acknowledge them. Take a deep breath and respond with a newfound perspective. Your mindset in these instances matters significantly. It not only influences your day, but shapes your journey. Before diving deeper into these ideas, consider this. How will you approach your mornings moving forward? What shifts will you commit to today? The answers might surprise you and lead to profound changes in your daily life. Hey, before you put this Stoic teaching into practice, I need to give you an important heads up. Many subscribers have reported that YouTube unsubscribed them without warning. Check the red button below to make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. I don't want you to miss any Stoic lesson coming up. And since you're here, smash that powerful like. It helps me a lot with the algorithm. Tell me in the comments, which city are you watching from? I love getting to know every amazing person who's part of this community. Your participation makes all the difference. Let's interact. Every day begins with the canvas of your mind. This blank space is yours to fill, yet it can easily become cluttered with thoughts and distractions. It's in these moments, however, that Stoicism invites you to see the beauty of simplicity. Picture yourself once again in that busy morning. The sounds, the sights, everything is vying for your attention. As you sip your coffee, take a moment to observe the steam rising. Isn't it fascinating how the heat dissipates into the air? Just like that, our worries can float away when we acknowledge them without attachment. Here's a transformative idea. What if you approached each day as an opportunity to practice acceptance? This doesn't mean you simply tolerate what goes wrong. Rather, it allows you to understand that the imperfections in your day are part of life's rich texture. Difficulties show men what they are. This wisdom from Epictetus nudges you to view challenges not as barriers, but as mirrors reflecting your inner strength. When faced with frustration, like an unresponsive computer or endless traffic lights, pause. Instead of reacting with irritation, use that moment to explore your feelings. Ask yourself, why does this trigger me? What deeper expectation do I have that isn't being met? As you develop this mindset, you'll notice a shift. Imagine standing in line at a coffee shop. The barista mistakenly mixes up your order. Your immediate reaction might be annoyance. But what if you stepped back? That lapse is not a personal affront. It's merely a small hiccup in your day. Now, think about how you can embrace the failure of a morning plan without spiraling. The path to resilience is built on these small, daily encounters. Recognize when you're feeling impatient, and then ground yourself in the moment. Breathe in deeply, exhale slowly. Remember, you're not defined by the chaos around you. Consider this. Are you anchoring yourself in the storms, or are you swept away by every wave of frustration? The real power lies in how you choose to respond. Cultivating this awareness is a gift, a daily practice that redefines your experience. As you navigate through your day ahead, remain mindful of your thoughts. Every time you catch yourself preparing for conflict, stop, reflect. Am I viewing this situation as a catastrophe or a chance to grow? The practice of Stoicism is not about denying emotions. It's about grappling with them and choosing how to express them. This process reveals to you the space between stimulus and response, the very essence of freedom. Now, before you embrace the day fully, take a moment to reflect. How can you alter your approach to challenges moving forward? Will you allow the fluctuations of life to teach you, or will you let them overwhelm you? Your next steps are waiting. Invite the idea of acceptance into your life. It may surprise you how liberating it feels. And remember, the journey of mastering the mind is filled with layers. Each morning, unwrap one more layer, revealing the strength that lies within. As you step into this new day, consider how acceptance can change everything. Imagine waking up to a morning filled with unexpected events. Maybe your coffee spills, or you can't find your keys. Instead of letting frustration take over, practice that simple shift in mindset. Remember, it's not the situation that defines you, it's how you respond. Start your day with a quick reflection on what you're grateful for. This small ritual can set a positive tone for everything that follows. Gratitude helps anchor you amidst life's chaos. It's a reminder that even on challenging days, there's still beauty. Now, as you think about your plans for today, visualize how you want to react to the little things. If someone interrupts you or your plans fall apart, focus on those feelings. What's the rush? Take a deep breath. Cultivating patience is part of mastering your mind. Instead of reacting, pause and assess. Why does this upset me? Think of life like a river. Sometimes it flows smoothly, but other times there are rocks in the way. Instead of fighting the current, learn to navigate around those obstacles. Embrace the fact that challenges can teach you valuable lessons. As you step outside, notice the world around you. Maybe it's the warmth of the sun or the sound of birds. Use these moments to ground yourself. When something goes wrong, take a moment to reconnect with your surroundings. This can help you regain focus and calm. Let's talk about how to handle interactions with others. Every day, you meet people with different perspectives. Some may frustrate you, others can uplift you. When faced with negativity, remember that their behavior is not a reflection of your value. Instead of engaging in conflict, respond with kindness. This is a choice that reflects your strength. By doing so, you maintain control over your reactions. Afternoon comes, and maybe you feel your energy dipping. It's easy to let fatigue influence your mood. Instead of allowing it to drag you down, take a quick break. Stand up, stretch, and breathe. Allow yourself to reset. These little pauses can refresh your perspective and help you tackle the rest of the day with renewed vigor. In the evening, take a moment to reflect. How did your day go? Did you let small irritations overshadow the good moments? This reflection isn't about judging yourself. It's about learning. Think of it as a tool for growth. Identify one moment where you reacted positively and one where you wish you had handled it differently. As you unwind for the night, practice some mindfulness. Close your eyes and breathe slowly. Visualize the day, focusing on the lessons learned. Understand that each experience is a step on your journey to mastering your mind. With every day comes new opportunities to improve. How will you apply what new day? Another chance to practice acceptance and respond thoughtfully. Embrace the power that comes with it. What will your next step be? The journey continues, and it's yours to shape. As you prepare for a new day, imagine every moment as a fresh opportunity to practice Stoicism. Each morning is a new chance to set your perspective. Your mindset can determine how you react to whatever comes your way. Let's take a moment to explore the power of intention. When you wake up, before picking up your phone or diving into your to-do list, pause. Take a few seconds to breathe deeply and set an intention for the day. Ask yourself, how do I want to feel today? What practices will help me stay calm amidst chaos? This small act can guide you through the day's ups and downs. Consider the power of choice. You can decide how to respond in every situation. Picture encountering a stressful moment, like receiving unexpected news. The immediate instinct might be to react with shock or frustration. But instead, if you take a step back and choose calmness, you're exercising your power. You control your emotions. Now, let's think about the people around you. Interactions can be one of the greatest tests of your Stoic mindset. Each person you meet carries their own story, struggles, and emotions. Instead of getting caught in a negative interaction, remember, you can choose how to respond. You might come across someone who is rude or dismissive. Instead of sinking into anger, respond with kindness. Reflect on how your reaction can either escalate a situation or help diffuse it. Have you ever noticed how a smile or a calm tone can change the dynamic of an interaction? When faced with negativity, responding with empathy can be powerful. It's not about ignoring your feelings. It's about not letting them push you into conflict. As the day continues, consider how gratitude shapes your perspective. When you find yourself feeling down or overwhelmed, take a moment to reflect on 3 things you appreciate. They don't have to be big. Maybe it's the warmth of the sun, the taste of your favorite snack, or a kind word from a friend. Acknowledging these small joys creates a buffer against daily stress. Remember, not every moment will go as planned. Life's surprises can throw you off balance. A delayed train or a missed deadline can feel like a big deal. But here's where your Stoic practice comes in. Instead of getting lost in frustration, practice acceptance. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? This shift in thinking can open the door to insights you might otherwise miss. As the evening approaches, think about how to unwind. Reflecting on your day is a practice worth nurturing. What went well? What could have gone better? Recognize your victories, no matter how small. They're all stepping stones on your path. Before you sleep, dedicate a few moments to mindfulness. Sit in silence and let your thoughts flow. Don't judge them, just observe. This practice can help you understand your mind and emotions better. The journey of mastering your mind is ongoing. Each day is a blank page. How will you fill it? With each morning comes another chance to choose awareness, acceptance, and strength. Tomorrow brings more challenges and opportunities. You're equipped to tackle them. Embrace this path and remember, you are steering the ship of your mind. What will your next intention be? As you walk forward, stay curious. Every experience adds layers to your understanding. The journey continues, and it's yours to shape. As you wake up to a new day, let's take a moment to focus on clarity. This clarity can help you navigate the ups and downs of life with a fresh perspective. Remember, every day is like a blank slate, waiting for you to write your story. Start with a gentle reminder about the power of presence. What does being present mean to you? It is about tuning into the now, about being in this moment. When you find yourself getting lost in thoughts about yesterday or tomorrow, pull your attention back. Notice the sounds around you, the feel of the ground beneath your feet, the rhythm of your breath. This practice grounds you and brings peace. Let's talk about your thoughts for a second. They shape how you experience life. Have you ever experienced a moment where a single thought shifted your entire mood? Maybe it was a worry or a judgment about yourself. The good news is that you have the ability to change that narrative. Next time you start spiraling, ask yourself, is this thought helping me? If not, gently let it go. As you head into your day, prioritize interactions that nurture your spirit. Think about your conversations. Are they uplifting? Choose to surround yourself with positive energy. When someone brings negativity into your space, kindly redirect the conversation. You don't have to absorb their feelings. Your peace of mind is valuable. Now, let's shift our focus to self-kindness. Often, we are our harshest critics. How frequently do you catch yourself in negative self-talk? As you go through your day, be mindful of this. When that critical voice speaks up, take a deep breath and counter it with kindness. Tell yourself, I am doing my best. A little self-compassion can go a long way. Consider this. Every evening presents an opportunity for reflection. Before you fall asleep, think about the moments that brought you joy during the day. They can be tiny victories like completing a task or sharing a laugh with a friend. Focusing on the positives creates a habit of gratitude. Speaking of gratitude, keep a small journal by your bedside. Every night, jot down 3 things you're grateful for. This simple act transforms your mindset over time. It reminds you of the abundance around you, even when days feel heavy. As you slip under the covers, visualize how you want tomorrow to unfold. Picture yourself handling challenges with grace. Imagine responding thoughtfully to stress without losing your cool. This mental rehearsal prepares you to face the day ahead. During the next sunrise, avoid the rush. Let your first moments be peaceful. Stretch, breathe, and center yourself. Each sunrise is a fresh start. Approach it as an opportunity to practice acceptance again. Accept that not everything will go according to plan, and that's perfectly okay. Finally, open your heart to the notion of growth. Every experience, whether good or bad, teaches you something. When challenges arise, instead of resisting them, embrace the lessons hidden within. They may not be easy, but they help shape your strength and resilience. The journey you're on is powerful. Every day, you have the chance to choose how to respond to the world around you, to remain calm amidst chaos. As you move forward, remember that your thoughts hold the keys. What will you choose? To unlock today? Your answer may just guide you to a brighter path. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting warm hues across the sky, the day's lessons began to settle in. Emily took a deep breath, her mind racing with the events that had unfolded. The morning had started as any other, filled with challenges and unexpected turns. But now, the journey had led her to a moment of clarity. Throughout the day, she had faced moments of irritation, the noisy neighbor, the long traffic jam, and the chaotic meeting at work. Before, these situations would have left her frustrated. But today, she had woven Stoic principles into her reactions. She paused. She breathed. She reflected. Each time she chose calmness over chaos. The whispers of her old patterns were still there, but they felt less commanding. In the afternoon, as she stood in line for coffee, her order had been mixed up. Instead of succumbing to annoyance, she remained still, remembered Epictetus's words about how challenges mirrored inner strength. So she smiled at the barista, chalking it up to a small hiccup in a busy day. That smile transformed her morning's friction into an opportunity for kindness. But the real test arrived unexpectedly. As she sat down to work on a presentation for a critical meeting, her computer froze, her heart raced, and a familiar wave of panic washed over her. In that heartbeat, she recalled her newfound resilience. Instead of giving in to frustration, she closed her eyes, inhaled deeply, and exhaled. What could she control? Her response. The softness of that thought wrapped around her like a protective blanket. She redirected her focus. Instead of fretting over the crash, she picked up a notebook and started outlining her ideas the old-fashioned way. During those moments, clarity blossomed. She unearthed fresh insights she hadn't noticed before. When her computer finally rebooted, she felt ready, energized, and poised. The evening brought a gathering with friends. As they shared stories and laughter, she could feel the warmth of genuine connection. Conversations flowed easily, and she listened intently, absorbing different perspectives. Someone challenged her views on a recent event, but instead of getting defensive, She engaged deeply. She considered their point with an open mind, which sparked rich dialogue. It felt liberating. Not to react from ego, but to embrace discussion and learn from each other. As the night wore on, Emily reflected on the day's events while laying in bed. Her heart was light. She thought of the gratitude journal she'd started that morning. She owed herself a moment of reflection. What a gift today had been. Each little moment, including the frustrations, had transformed into stepping stones of growth. She breathed a sigh of relief, thinking about where she had been just a few weeks back. Emotional turmoil seemed like an endless cycle then. Now, with Stoicism as her anchor, she had embraced acceptance. The chaos of life still existed, but her perspective had shifted. She had learned to navigate life like a river, flowing around obstacles instead of fighting them. The journey wasn't over, but tonight felt like a turning point. Emily finally understood that mastery over her mind wasn't an end goal. It was a daily practice. Each moment was a canvas, and each day offered a blank page filled with potential. As she drifted off to sleep, she felt empowered and eager. Tomorrow was another opportunity to practice acceptance, mindfulness, and resilience. The path wasn't always smooth, but she was ready to embrace it wholeheartedly. Do you want to keep advancing on the path to serenity? Subscribe now to the channel to receive the next Stoic reflections firsthand. Click like if this content helped you grow. In the comments, share the biggest insight you took away. Your experience may inspire other seekers. And don't hoard wisdom. Send this video to at least 3 friends who need inner balance.